In 2009, car trends were leaning toward compact, affordable, and fuel-efficient cars. The market was abundant with successful products like smart cars, Beetlebugs, Yaris, Minis, and Bolts. For Ford, this was the time to enter the market with its Ford Fiesta. However, attracting new customers during a global recession and when the U.S. consumer was purchasing less and less passenger vehicles all posed as challenges for Ford. Ford would need to gain competitive edge and approach the market to build awareness on a car that had not been in the U.S. market since the early 80s, prove the benefits of the Fiesta with very little advertising dollars, target an audience, and illustrate to them that driving the Fiesta could be hip, cooler, stylish, and better than alternatives such as sedans, sports cars, or SUVs. 20% of the U.S. new car buyer market was made up of Gen Yers, the millennial generation. The Gen Yers, those born between 1982 to 1995, consume, disseminate, and communicate information differently than past generations. They have access to a wide range of technologies such as the internet, IM, online gaming, online videos, social media, and mobile technology. I don't know about you, but this all seems like a lot of channels. You can say that they live their lives through technology and digital communication. This is important and normal for them as they are tech savvy. They are heavy TV consumers who don't like ads. In fact, they find them annoying. They have a huge appetite for entertainment, news, weather, and sports, all via mobile internet, with peak usage between 8:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. This group, more so than Gen X, which I am, collaborates with their peers. Peer approval is important. They are drawn to sources and outlets that provide information quickly and in an honest, genuine form. With the proliferation of information available to them, they are drawn to funny and irrelevant content. Since this information is so abundant, they don't see the need to have to pay for it either. Traditional marketing campaigns of generating awareness and interest via radio, TV, newspaper, and magazine art weren't going to cut it when targeting the segment. Ford's marketing campaign needed to go back to the drawing board and formulate a comprehensive campaign that would effectively reach out to the general. You're probably asking, so what makes the Ford campaign stand out? Well, its approach was unprecedented in its industry. They moved away from traditional media and went social and viral. Word of mouth, involving several social media outlets such as YouTube, Facebook, Flickr, and Twitter. They gave a diverse group of 100 or so Gen Yers who they called agents, and they were also not Ford employees who were spread across the country. They were given 6 months of missions to drive and document their experience with the Fiesta on Twitter, Facebook, and Flickr, as well as YouTube. These agents were selected in advance to be champions of the Fiesta. They would be able to connect with the consumer and be on their level to show them the product. They had a network of followers already online that could be built upon. As a result, consumers could see unfiltered and honest feedback on the agent's experiences. No persuasive marketing techniques, no catch, just consumer to consumer. Viral media was a rage. Not only had it exceeded and surpassed expectations, it was also very inexpensive compared to their traditional media campaigns with commercials and spreads. The experts were all over this. Ford Motor Company won Advertising Age's Marketer of the Year in 2010, partially because of creative marketing programs by Burnoff. Mullally says Ford took social media to a new level as a marketing vehicle. And Ross, Ford boosted brand awareness. Delivering a viral and social marketing campaign is somewhat complex. Due to its nature of being an open dialogue, companies need to be prepared to handle good, bad, and ugly responses, especially negative feedback. Companies need to determine their strategy. They can be one of 4 practitioners: a predictive practitioner, creative experimenter, social media champion, or social media transformer. Predictive practitioners are those wanting to be more social. This is a much less riskier way to put yourself out on social media. Creative experimenter aims to learn by listening. Now, they will focus on the media that they'll be using, such as Twitter and Facebook. Social media champions are large-scale initiatives involving many people and disciplines. Ford Fiesta's campaign is such an example. Then there's social media transformer. Company or organization, individual views social media as an enabler to their objectives. In this case, Lady Gaga would be a social media transformer. This requires major commitment. Media content also needs to be focused. Otherwise, the campaign could be disastrous. The content should not be left to the agent's discretion to the goal or objective of the exercise. For instance, you'll want to provide specific and clear direction on what you want discussed, such as today, we're going to talk about the seat. Being non-specific will potentially lead to the agent discussing topics that you don't want to have discussed. Viral marketing relies on the message being transmitted or forwarded to others via word of mouth, hence word of mouth campaigns. There are slight differences in the approach that Gen X and Gen Y take to do this, and the channels that they use, as well as the message that they're receptive to. Given that information is so readily available online, engaging the consumer will be challenging. Marketers will need to be creative and innovative so they stand out. According to Automotive News, tweets and Facebook viewings have become almost like Nielsen rating points in the world of social media marketing. So what does the future hold for Ford and social media marketing methods as a whole? Well, according to Automotive News, Ford is taking what it is learning about mobile phone marketing in India and bringing it to the US. They are also gearing up for an interactive reality media campaign to launch their 2013 Ford Escape. This will include activities such as a game called Word with Friends, a Scrabble-like game that will be played by fans on their smartphone. So let me ask you, was Ford's Fiesta campaign a success? We'll let